All right, let's get started. Today's episode it's gonna be about life insurance, and I pulled uh, uh, 10 benefits. The title of this video I put it the 10 benefits of having a life insurance. And if you're still watching this video and you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do so. Support this channel because my goal is to bring value, education, information to individuals and families when it comes to their finances. And today I'm gonna focus on the benefits of having a life insurance and watch all the way. And after these 10 points, if you still don't consider getting a life insurance, you got to rethink about it. So let's go fast and let's start with point number one: financial protection for loved ones. Being in this field over 22 years, all I can say is this: most people who become very successful and those people who are already rich, I would say almost every single one of them not only has a life insurance, but they have a lot of life insurance and not just one policy, couple of policies. So if these people became financially successful and they value the importance of having a life insurance, you should too. Very, very important. Number two, income replacement. We all know in today's world, people change jobs, they get laid off. The question is, if anything happens in that nature, do you have another source of income? And some of the life insurance policies that accumulates cash value does give you the advantages to pull some money out from the policy, use it while you need it. You can put it back and you don't have to put it back. But that has that great option if you buy a permanent type of life insurance. For more details, get hold of me. I'll explain in more details. Number three, debt coverage. Do you know most people, most families, that anything happens to the breadwinner, God forbid they die or they get sick, they're going to leave a lot of debt to their kids, to their spouse, and that's going to really take the family completely into financial mess. And what I've seen happening, because I also do real estate, what I've seen happening, a lot of times people call me after I tell them get a life insurance. Some people never listen. They call me like, you know what, Mais, we need to sell our house. We need to downsize. Why? Because the breadwinner is gone. That income is gone. We cannot afford these payments. So they change their lifestyle. But if this individual or this family had a life insurance, this would never happen. But on the other hand, I had situations where people took my advice, they got a great protection, and anything happened. And I have a lot of people that their family member passed away. I delivered them big amount of checks, and they financially didn't fall apart. So next, business continuity. Supports business buy-sell agreement, key person insurance, or covering business debt in a case of partner or owner dies. A lot of business owners buy life insurance and they put also their partners in a policy as beneficiaries to cover each other if one of them goes away. So that's another great aspect of having a life insurance. Estate planning tool helps pay estate taxes, equalize entity among their without liquidation assets. A lot of times when you have a life insurance and you do a proper estate planning, including like trust and wills, life insurance can go to the trust and the overall process becomes much, much easier versus people who don't do proper planning. Next, cash value accumulation. I already mentioned this. This goes for permanent policies, whether it's a whole life, universal life, or index universal life. A lot of those policies build cash value over time, which can be borrowed against or withdraw. So a lot of these policies, if you fund it properly throughout the years, 5, 10, 15 years from today, you will have big amount of money and a cash value. And many times you can borrow as a loan, use it, pay off some debt, make investments, do certain things with this money. And the beautiful thing about it, you don't have to pay as long as you maintain the policy in the right order. Next, tax advantages. Life insurance is one of the best products that gives you the biggest tax advantages, yet a lot of people don't know anything about it. You want to find out more? Direct message me, get hold of me, I'll be happy to explain. Peace of mind. This is a big one. Imagine you're a dad, you're a mom, you have kids, you have liabilities and responsibilities. If you and your spouse, each of you have, let's say, for example, $1 million coverage, how much peace of mind that is giving you in your back head, right? You know the fact if anything happens to you, that money will serve your family, take care of your kids at least 5, 10, 15 years, depending on your lifestyle. Next one, living benefits. Many, many years ago, when I started the business, living benefits were not that famous. People looked at life insurance as a death benefit. But last 1 or 2 decades, many people, when they buy life insurance, and a lot of those companies that I represent, they offer full living benefits. That means the client doesn't have to die to get the coverage. If they have some kind of a sickness, whether it's chronic, critical, or terminal, and they qualify, you can get the money while the person is alive. And next one, flexible planning tools. A lot of these policies, especially the permanent ones, they are very flexible products. Sometimes you can start with low premium, increase it as you make more money. Or if you have more money, you can dump into the policy based on the limits. And that will grow into the policy. And sometimes if you go through financial hardships, you don't have to make the payment. The policy can pay itself. There's so many great opportunities in life insurance policies that most people never take advantage of. So those are some points. I brought 10 of them. And if you're watching this and you still don't have life insurance, take action. Here's a few reasons. Number one, everybody gets older. The older you get, the price goes up, just like in anything. Because life insurance companies price their cost of insurance based on your age. Older you are, higher cost of insurance you get. Number two is the risk. If you're healthy now, protect yourself. Because if something goes wrong with your health, many companies will no longer insure you. Or if they do, they're going to give you very small coverage with a bad rating, which means your payment's going to be 3 to 5 to 10 times higher versus when you were healthy, had no health issues. If you got it then you wouldn't worry about that. Because if anything happens after that, you already have a policy. Those are very important facts that we need to understand and consider and calculate those risks. Let me ask you this. Most of you probably driving a car. Would you drive your car without the insurance? 99% of the people, they would say no. Why? Because it's too risky. Well, you're driving your life. You're the driver of your life. You need to get insurance on yourself also. Hope that makes sense. My name is Kribian. Thanks for watching. Very short video with some great bullet points. Make sure, consider this information. And if you do have a life insurance, great for you. Maybe it's time to renew it, upgrade it, or increase your coverage or get a second one. Because guess what? Last 5-10 years, life gets so expensive. The dollar power is dropping. 10 years ago, $250,000 life insurance was good enough. But nowadays, $500,000 or more is the same value because life is getting more expensive. Inflation is always happening. So make sure to consider these points too. Follow me everywhere on social media at MySmikeCaribbean. See you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.